student. Today now we are going to discuss one more topic of the chapter friction, that is increasing and reducing friction. So methods or ways of reducing frictions is like that. It sometimes becomes necessary to reduce friction between the bodies in contact. The following methods are used to reduce frictional force. Number 1, oiling. Sliding frictions can be reduced by making the sliding surfaces smoother. So this is achieved by oiling mechanical parts, also termed as lubrication. And what are lubricants? An oily smooth substance used to reduce friction between two surfaces. They are called lubricants. Next is polishing. Friction can also be reduced by polishing the surfaces in contact with some suitable material. It makes rough surfaces smooth. Like this, you must have seen tabletops are polished or painted, that makes it smoother. Next is streamlining. You must have seen aeroplanes or birds. They are of streamlined shape. Streamline means at that front side they are pointed and back side also they are like pointed. Fine. So an object flowing in water encounters drag. Drag is what? Fluid friction. Similarly, an aeroplane or a bird has to overcome friction caused by air, the drag or fluid friction. Fine. Is reduced by designing ships and aircrafts in a particular shape. Such a shape is called streamlined. Shape that is narrow in front and broad at the back sometimes, or many a times you may say. All birds have streamlined bodies to ensure minimum friction when they fly through air. In the same way, ships, boats, airplanes and fish have streamlined bodies so that they can move easily in water. Next is using anti-friction alloy. When steel slides on steel, it causes more friction than when steel slides over bronze and alloy. So what is an alloy? Alloy are mixture of metals and metal or metal and non-metal that is prepared due to its strength and durability. Bronze is one of the alloy which is made by adding copper and tin or aluminium, manganese, nickel or zinc. Therefore, friction between moving parts is reduced by lining the moving parts with alloy called anti-friction alloys. Next is using air cushions. You must have seen hovercrafts, so that is also one of the application of this. Friction can be considerably reduced by maintaining a thin cushion of compressed air called an air cushion between solid surfaces in relative motion. Air cushion vehicles or hovercrafts work on this principle. See, this is the hovercraft. It is the air cushion that floats on the water and reduces the friction. Next is using ball bearing. Ball bearings are used to reduce friction between the moving surfaces of a machine. Ball bearings can be made of ceramics or hard steel and are placed between two moving parts. As sliding friction gets converted into rolling friction and friction is reduced. Next is athletes and players have to run very fast. So their shoes are provided with special spikes to increase friction so that they do not slip. Like this it is there. Fine. Then for cleaning floors, hard brushes are made and used to increase efficiency of rubbing. Then the slides of matchboxes are made very rough so that when matchstick is struck against them, there is enough friction to light the matchstick. These all are methods of increasing friction. So moving to that, treading of tire is also done. Tires of vehicles have grooves on their surface to increase friction so that vehicles do not skid especially during the rainy season when the roads are wet. See, these are treading. वो जो grooves बने हो, that grooves are present on the tire, they are called treads. Now sanding also. Sand is thrown on track covered with snow. This increases the friction between the surfaces in contact, preventing the skidding of vehicles on roads. So these are many ways are to increase friction, like treading of tires, sanding. Athletes, players' shoes are provided with spikes, and the sides of matchbox, these are provided with these rough surface, so that to increase friction. So these many ways are there to increase and reduce friction. So this is how we finish this chapter and the topic also. Take care, keep learning.